Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Warhawks will put total weather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blazers offense takes the field to start this game off. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
Looking to throw at Zeno. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed in the middle, it's Beebe. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Blazers want to crank the tempo. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Beebe. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Grabbed behind the line. It's Witherspoon. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw, it's Moody. He's right on target. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They'll ride the hot hand. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Extending the play. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Blazers will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Back to pass, it's Zeno. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the Blazers will punt this one away. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got his man. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Sullivan.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
3. UAB 0.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Zeno. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Blazers in the hurry-up. The give. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. And that pass picked off.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp, but to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Going up top on first down. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And the Blazers have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Moody. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Wells. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now on second down. Looking to throw it again. Back open in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on first and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Warhawks.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So a drive there of 82 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. It's a draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Zeno. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. On the run, it's Hardy. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17, UAB 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that.
He's going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UAB.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Now on first down from the 28. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. To the air on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Moody. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Warhawks. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense set for a 1st down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his big tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
UAB.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 2nd down coming up.
Timeout, UAB.
He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get to him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Zeno. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They're trying to get to him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Number 27, on to kick it away.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, ULM 24.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wells. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on second and short. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Fights off a defender. Crosses the... Flicks away another tackler. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll run it from the gun. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. And the pass is intercepted. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, UAB. What a great play by the defense of paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They've got the screen set up. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Comes out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Scanning the field, it's Zeno. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Coming after it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He uncorks one deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw. It's Booty. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Blazers. And that one will give them the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He'll do it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Here comes the offense on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Wells. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The run from the shotgun. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. That's caught. It's Wells. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Looking to throw at Zeno. Makes his connection. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Blazers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for a block. It's Wells. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Moody. They'll run the screen. Nice move there. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Got it looking for a 1st. Oh, look out. There he goes. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, in that kind of situation, in that field position on your own side of the field, 3rd and short, defense was definitely thinking run, and instead they throw the football, they catch him off guard. It's an explosive play, now setting up 1st and goal.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wells. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Warhawks!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for a man. It's Zeno. Gets open down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. This time it's complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Looking for a man. It's Zeno. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UAB. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
38, UAB, 35.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wells. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Moody. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The give as they work on that clock.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance.
And you've got to feel good if you're this offense, right? To come out and to make as many plays as you did in front of your home crowd.
38.